Here's a shift many people are just beginning to recognize. Automation was only the beginning. The next stage of transformation is even more expansive and capable. It's already taking shape: hyperautomation. And if you've heard the term but aren't quite sure what it means, trust me, you're not alone. It's one of the most important shifts in modern work, and it's reshaping industries in real time, but it doesn't get as many headlines as other technologies. It's also readily expanding. Data shows that hyperautomation market is on track to reach $220 billion in 2034 from $46.4 billion in 2024. Hyperautomation is about connecting entire workflows, systems, and processes end to end. It brings together analytics, AI, machine learning, robotic process automation, and even no-code tools, which we spoke about a lot. The goal is to build environments where data flows, decisions happen, and work moves without constant human intervention. Now, it's not to replace people, but to support them with a digital workforce that never sleeps. And that is a big factor in its widespread adoption. Hyperautomation is a chief priority for around 90% of organizations, partly due to its ability to drive improved resilience and efficiencies, benefits that traditional automation only hints at. Think about how traditional automation works. You design a rule, you build a script, you automate a single step. Hyperautomation takes that and zooms out. It asks, why just automate a task when you can automate the entire journey? And that's where all the magic happens. As soon as you connect tools, data, and decisions, you unlock something totally different. A system that learns, analyzes, predicts, and adapts all on its own. That's what makes hyperautomation so important today. It's not about reducing headcount, it's about reducing friction. They want smarter processes, faster insights, and fewer bottlenecks. They want teams spending more time on strategy, creativity, and customer experience, and less time chasing spreadsheets, reconciling data, or manually moving work from one place to another. Hyperautomation becomes the backbone that makes all of that possible. To really understand what it looks like, picture a claims department at an insurance company. Not the most sexy thing, but in the past, an employee would review documents, verify information, enter data into multiple systems, flag potential risks, and then route the case to the right adjuster. It's slow, repetitive, and vulnerable to error. Now step in hyperautomation versions. Documents get scanned with AI-powered OCR. The system extracts and validates data automatically, and machine learning models predict fraud patterns. Analytics trigger next step decisions, and the case gets routed immediately, ready for human review only where it matters. Or imagine a hospital scheduling system. Appointments come in from different channels. Patient histories need to be cross-checked, insurances need verification, and room availability shifts constantly. Hyperautomation stitches all of this together. AI predicts no-show rates. Machine learning adjusts physician schedules. Automation bots update records and coordinate reminders. The result? A system that's smoother, more accurate, and more efficient for both patients and staff. Even retail is getting swept up in this next-gen workflow. Think about inventory management. Instead of reacting when products run out, hyperautomation uses data and machine learning to forecast demand. It can trigger restocks, adjust distribution plans, and update digital channels automatically. Suddenly, operations teams aren't scrambling, they're strategizing. And here's the part most people miss. Hyperautomation doesn't make work disappear. It changes what work looks like. It opens space for roles that require judgment, creativity, empathy, and decision-making, all things machines can't replicate. The tasks go digital, the responsibilities go human, and the professionals who understand how to design, manage, and optimize hyper-automated environments become incredibly valuable. Of course, a transformation this big doesn't happen without skills to support it. Hyper-automation specialists are part problem solver, part analyst, part technologist. If you want to work in this field, you need to understand how data moves, how processes work, and how to connect tools so they function as one seamless system. But don't let that feel overwhelming. You don't need to code your own AI model or build bots from the ground up. You simply need to know how to use the tools, interpret their outputs, improve workflows, and partner effectively with technical teams. And speaking of tools, hyperautomation sits on a powerful ecosystem. Platforms like UiPath, Automation Anywhere, and Blue Prism help build robotic automations. Tools like Power Automate and Zapier bridge everyday systems with simple no-code flows. Then you've got AI engines that add intelligence to the automation. Think classification models, predictive analytics, natural language processing, and machine learning frameworks, all designed to help systems make smarter decisions. When these elements come together, they become the foundation of a digital workforce that supports and accelerates human teams. This is why hyperautomation skills are becoming so in demand. Companies want professionals who can look at a broken process and say, we can fix this, we can connect this, we can automate this end to end. They want people who understand how to map workflows, analyze inefficiencies, build simple automations, evaluate data, and incorporate AI to make systems more adaptive. And the market is responding quickly. Industries like finance, healthcare, logistics, retail, and manufacturing are actively searching for talent who can guide them into the next phase of digital transformation. The message is clear. If you can help organizations operate faster and smarter, there will always be a place for you. As we look toward the future, hyperautomation is only going to deepen its role in the workplace. AI models will become more conversational, predictive analytics will become more accurate, digital workflows will become more interconnected, and the professionals who understand how to manage this ecosystem will be at the center of some of the most exciting transformations happening in business. It's a field that blends technical know-how with creativity, strategic thinking, and understanding of how people and systems work together. If you're curious about how to get started, you're already on the right path. Begin by learning the fundamentals of automation, data, and AI. Explore tools like RPA platforms and no-code builders. Practice mapping workflows in your own job and take courses that help you understand how hyperautomation works beneath the surface. The more you learn, the more you'll realize that this isn't just a trend, it's a career advantage. Hyperautomation is rewriting the rules of how we work. It's a chance to help organizations evolve, innovate, and grow. And for anyone willing to build the skills, it's an opportunity to step into one of the most forward-looking areas of the modern workplace. So what do you think is the most promising benefit of hyperautomation? Share it with us here.